Hello. Okay, I guess I'm online. Oh man, I was gonna get myself a drink before I started. And now I'm pinned down by the photons. Oh look, and I'm not even putting my on. Hopefully not drowning you in noise out there in Twitch land or Facebook land or wherever you land. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Do come on the chat if I'm ridiculously quiet or some such. I will try and find out whether I am, but it's a little hard to work out sometimes. In fact, maybe. Oh no, that sounds lovely. That sounds calming and just everything you'd want from a streaming channel. Okay, so I think I can put this onto chat, and then I'll see people who are there, and then I can just carry on doing my own thing. So for posterity, I am currently setting up this, which is a nice ESO laptop, and I'm setting it up actually to run Twitch streams and the like, because I feel kind of weird doing it on this particular laptop, because it's partly mine and it's partly my works, and it has like my entire life on it. So I don't, it's just weird, you know. It's just like, it's sort of, I'd like to be able to stream from something else. So that's what I'm doing, or that's what I'm planning on doing. So far, the story so far, now let's put it down here. The story so far is installed Gallium OS on the laptop and logged in, and apt-get installed open SSH server. That should get us an SSH connection, which is of course tremendously exciting. So my plan now is to do as little as I can actually to find out to remotely, and as soon as I can switch over to streaming on this laptop, which I think would be very exciting, at least for me, not for you. So oh, that's sort of weird. Oh no, that makes sense. All right, so let me shrink down this part of my terminal just a little bit, and SSH in. I think it's called CRHX local. Will that work? Yes, it will. It might do. So it's CRH local, and the password is CRH. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do is to change that password. And the way I will do that is by using a program called Diceware. Diceware is about as secure a way as you can of creating a password. And it's also very flexible in the ways that it's secure. So if you're super paranoid, you can literally throw a dice to choose your password. If you're a little less paranoid than that, you can use your computer's random number generator. And what Diceware does is it has a little table of words, and it will construct a password made out of those words. And that might seem to you like, you know, aren't words the kind of things that everybody says passwords shouldn't be because they're easily guessable? It chooses up to 6 words from a very large dictionary, and as it turns out, that's actually all what's called the entropy that you need. It would take someone just as long to guess that as it would for them to guess a reasonably large random number. It's just that the words are easy to remember if you want to remember them, and they're easier to type in. So I do wonder if there's a Diceware program that I can run here. Because the irony is that I won't be able to actually run on it because you'll be able to see it. But I swear, it's a good thing to have. Okay, there is indeed a Diceware program. So we're gonna run that. See, this is just kind of the example. I wonder if they actually use our word list. Yes, excellent. It's got the EFF official word list, which I am somewhat biased, but I like the English one. So let us what was the option? Here we go, W name. And it looks like there's a configuration file as well. So I guess we could just say minus, well, we can say Diceware minus W and EFF for now. Excellent. So I don't actually want you to see the password I've chosen, so I'm just gonna throw out my privacy shield for a little bit here. Oh, my privacy shield doesn't actually have my nice picture on it. That's annoying. Where did my picture go? Okay, well, I'll transition over to this, and then I'll create a password in Olympics. And we're back, and hopefully I have changed the password in a way that I have in my clipboard, but you cannot see. Okay, so now we've changed the password for that, and I'll also change the password for root 2. There we go. Okay, so I have that saved away, but I really don't want to use passwords that much. So I guess, well, first of all, I do actually want to start a changelog, and this first one I'll do manually. Is it the 12th today or the 10th? It's the 12th. apt-get install sudo apt-get install diceware, and actually let's put in a thing that says that I installed SSH server as well. Password on user CRX and root. So I guess what that would be something like password and then password sudo password root. And I mean, these aren't real commands. I guess maybe I should flag those. Let's maybe do it like that. This is not a standard changelog format, but I'm trying to like come up with as good a way as actually encoding what it is that I did. I think you have to probably type it in twice, right? Because I'm using here something called a here doc, which is a way of entering into a shell command actual text. I don't even know whether this works, so I might actually just try it out. So let's see. I wonder. Just comment this out for a moment. See how I want to be like really methodical. I am probably being crazy by being this methodical, but I just feel compelled to. It would be really nice to be in a world where my setup was totally reproducible, and I don't have that yet, so I really want to. So why not try and aim for it? Here or on audio on Discord. Sorry, I'm just writing something to the chat. Not because there's anyone there, but because there might be at some point in the future. There we go. Oh, I didn't go on the audio. There we go. I apologize if anyone has been trying to talk to me, but I don't see them. Okay. So let us see if this is going to work. Probably the best way of doing this is actually just writing this out as a test shell. So we got this test shell thing here. Let's edit it a little bit. Make it this. Set password to something. I mean, if it works for this, it'll work for the other one. I think. Okay. Okay. That did look pretty promising. Okay, so say sudo password root. Okay. That's not going to work. Stop, stop. I don't want to do anymore. Okay. How can I tell whether that worked or not? I guess log in as root. Okay. Okay, let's run as bash and then say password. Oh, I can just change it. Okay. How annoying that I can test this. I can see this sort of working, but I can't actually tell. Oh, wait, I was changing grx's password. Okay. Let's see. Current password should be something. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So that actually works. Did that stop working all of a sudden? Hello? Did I accidentally press a control code? Did my computer go to sleep? Well, that's not good. All right. It is actually doing okay. I just tried it on the other machine, so certainly hope this password thing worked. Yes, it did. All right, password is not a good name for, something is not a good password for this, so I'm gonna change this so that we so that this is run with the new password. That should do it. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go into privacy moment. All right, so once again, I have hopefully done something super secret. And it's in my clipboard. But I had to change the changelog format a little bit. Just the command, so I have to do sudo password on all of these things, and that seemed to be smart enough to ask me for the password for sudo on the terminal, but feed the value of the password environment into the actual password changing commands. Okay. It is really hard to follow the chat when I don't have it up on my screen. It's a tragedy, but we'll get there. Okay. So the other thing is that I really don't know what the format of this should be, but I have a feeling that I would like it to look a little something like this. With indents and the like. Maybe we should just have it in Markdown for now. Markdown has a special format in shellcode. There we go. Is it 3? It's 3. Okay. So let's say 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm going to delete all of this. This is not the world's most beautiful way of doing this. Because, like, what am I going to do up here? Am I just going to do that? That seems not great. Maybe not terrible, not great. Installed SSH and I swear. Created SSH in. Something a bit weird with this terminal as well. Default password of X. See, look at that. That's not right. I kind of like this. All sort of works. Let's move changelog to changelog empty. Let's see if we get any syntax highlighting on it. No, I guess because this is bog standard Vim. Interesting. It really is. Basic Vim. Probably tiny Vim. Yeah, okay. We will continue to I don't think anyone's watching me, but I don't care. You can oh, hey, someone is. 20 years ago, as an American living in London, and I got you to drink some pints and smoke some cigars. You knew that you were all very welcome, be good types. Hey, Copernicus, that is a great name. There was certainly a lot of Americans in London, so I definitely smoked some cigs with many of them, but it was lovely to. What I'm saying here is that while you are unique, I can't pin you down from that description, but I'm really glad that we had a good time. I hope everything is working out well for you. It's pretty much working out well for me. I mean, you know, I'm not doing this because I don't have anything better to do. I'm doing this because I like it, and it's really interesting. It's like I bump into people. It's great. Hold on, I'm just gonna say that. Good time. If we did. I know, I was often kind of depressed 20 years ago. So, but I try to be vaguely entertaining even when I'm depressed. All right, where were we? Tutu kitty. So I actually have a bunch of Python scripts that I find pretty useful. And I'm wondering if I should copy those over first, because they do a reasonably good job of booting up a system. Hum, hum, hum. Yeah, I think I probably should. It's sort of the basis of my entire work environment, and I really don't think I'm going to change that too profoundly. So let's get rid of that. Just double check that I'm not doing something incredibly stupid here. Start up a to-do.txt as well. Write script that will pass and run changelog. I also sort of feel like I want to get init this whole directory, but no, I think we should wait a little bit for that. Okay, now we're in this interesting space where I can SSH in to my main account and pluck things out, but I'm still a little bit scared of, like, what if you see my secret things? I'm gonna take that risk. So let's go to Lifeboat. I'm gonna okay, here we go. Quick list, trader pub keys. Oh, login keys, that's probably a good idea. Okay, which one shall I put in? I don't want to show you them all. Replacing bad UPI, that's a good one. Ah, okay, fair enough. what I want to do is I like that key. That key is good for logging onto various things. So I actually just want to copy that across, right? So I'm going to go copy from Danny at lifebot.local.ssh, placing bad ubi hub. I think you can tell that has a story in itself. Do I want to do this now? No, let's bootstrap this whole thing first. Let's work out how we're going to do that. Well, you should have remembered. Oh no, because I'm not. Oh shit, the other thing is that I really don't want to have this running as CRHX. I want to add my nice new user. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's do that. Hello? Is that because, why does it keep dying like that? I'm just sort of, okay, so we're definitely going to add a new user. Is add user the right command to use on Debian derived machines? Because there's also a thing called user add. And I want to make sure I get the right one. What was that? Oh, that's, you won't have heard that. That is civilian telling me to, it's a terrible app which tells you what crimes are being committed in your neighborhood. Hold on. I'd show you the web page, but I don't want to encourage you. And I don't have web traffic added. Add user is apparently what I should use. Add user, I did. Okay. And add user. Terminal is not fully functional. These are all okay. Encrypt home, interesting. Do I want to encrypt home? Probably not. Okay, so add extra groups is interesting. I was kind of want my things to be in what? Let's put Danny in adm. What else? Adma and sudo. I think that's it. Adma sudo staff. Okay. Can't really do this more than once. What is that swap file? Okay. Really doesn't have anything. All these extra utilities. add extra groups would be the one. I don't want to use the clipboard because the clipboard's got the fancy password in it. Add extra groups. Defined in the configuration file. Oh well, maybe I'll just add user. Pretty. It's going to ask me a bunch of questions. Maybe that's unavoidable. Ryan. Okay. That worked. How do I add things to groups? You're going to tell me it actually told me that in that man page, but I know you're right, but man add. I don't know, I'm going to look it up. To a group. Debian. Use a mod. That's exciting. Okay, I would never have known that. Oops. Where'd that go? What did we say? I'm going to make it sudo admin staff. Looks like the right thing to do. Okay. Excellent. I like the fact that dip. I don't know what dip is. Plug dev lp admin. Why not? There we go. All right, let's add that to this. Okay. So user. Details. I am.
Oh, I've been singing to the cat.
I know. I can hear it. Sorry. Singing to cats permitted on my informal live streams. I don't think it picks it up either. Gosh. Okay. Huh. I haven't got that in the clipboard anymore. Okay, just going to go into private mode for a little moment. You know what's interesting about that is that it worked, and I can sudo as Danny now. So I think the next thing to do is to sudo su Danny. What's interesting about it is I don't have anything except Cody. What's Cody doing in there? I really don't have much. Is Cody even installed on this? Why is Cody? What? That is a very strange set of things to have installed. Why do I sort of magically have a Mozilla? How peculiar. Well, I'll live with it. It's pretty empty. Interesting though, right? Okay. Let's copy changelog across to Danny. To Danny 2. Danny. All right. I like it. All right. Let's try it. Oops. Excellent. All right. I sort of almost feel yellow. I had to glow. You know, Z Shell is very high up on my list of things that I'm gonna do. Um, hey, it's really good to see you, even if you're just orange text. Um, I miss you, man. You, I'm not gonna get emotional. Yeah, I am definitely going to install ZHL very soon. I'm just gonna do it very slowly and methodically. I wonder if this, yeah, so these are my scripts that I used to have, and they have like this nice line of things. Look, you see, Z shell, not the first but not the last of these. And I guess I want to, you will, or you know, actually I could make it out to $your location for privacy protections and hang out there, because it actually sounds kind of lovely. And we could hang out with you and all your folks. I need to travel more within the United States. I don't know what's going on outside my own little bubble. So look at all of this. This is interesting, isn't it? These are some of my favorite scripts, and I think some of them are out of date. I really don't need to update Apache anymore these days. Sorry, Brian. But update bins has served me well, and privatize and publicize are also very useful. And this, let's take this font down a little bit, is a set of Python scripts I wrote to do things in shell that are probably actually really easy in shell. But I didn't know how to do them. So I wonder if I should, what to do. I think that I would like this to work. I wonder if the scripts or the, do I just do that? What does it do? How do I run the tests? We just say Python import meta utils and then test me. Maybe that wasn't the name of it. I mean, it's in Python 2, so at the very least I should not be an animal and test me. Okay. Test me, test me, test me. Test me, test me, test me. Okay. Tools. Haha! Oh, except I have no idea what that means. Probably. No. Ancient code. Oh, this has like mocks and things in it. What was I thinking? I like it though. It does work pretty well. My program. Let's have a look. Let us find out how you run .tests. Run .tests in a file. I'm actually, while searching for this, a video of a man who is just as bearded as me came up. So we know we're on good territory here. I was blundering towards it. I wasn't wrong. Ah, there you go. Now what's happening? Why is it not finishing? No, I just installed it. Oh. Did it not work? Maybe there's another way of doing this. No, I know it has. Oh, you think? I mean, this is a pretty old installation. Ooh, as you can tell. I know you're not supposed to sudo. Wait, it didn't do anything then. I guess that's good. I don't know pip defaulted to pip 3 now. That's interesting. All right, well, I guess that means that that program works. The question is should that be the first thing that exists on my computer? Well, you know what? The first thing, and maybe what we'll do is do this, and then we'll call it a night, is let's install OBS on it. OBS is my streaming thing. And then if we can get streaming kind of working on the other machine, I will go, hooray! Hooray! And there'll be fireworks and things, and then I can call it a night, because that seems like a reasonable point to stop. Okay, so SSH Danny at URX You know, I've already forgotten the password. That's really annoying. Oh wait, where are you, little computer? Have you run out of battery? It's interesting. I'm going to log into it on the actual console, as it were, and I'm going to hand type in the password. And you mustn't watch my lips while I do it. Go. Oh no, I'm singing it. Oh wait, no, don't listen. That worked. Something worked. Okay, so that logged on. Okay, and great. Okay, so now, did we copy over the changelog? We did. Did we do anything recently? I don't think we did. And now we're going to do OBS Studio. Oh God, do I have to type it in again? It'll be great once I get to the point of not having to type in passwords. Passwords that you could probably read from my retina right now. If you were the NSA, which I assume you are, given that there's not many other people on this chat. I encourage you to join my Discord, because then you can actually talk to me. Okay, look at me like an idiot. Install, you monster. Hoo-hoo! Did I install it before? Maybe I did. Alright. Well, this is going to be fun. Let me go over and run it. This is like bootstrapping. This is like John McCarthy bootstrapping Lisp. It's exactly like that, actually. Okay, I'm going to run OBS on this machine. Would I like the auto configuration wizard? Yes, I would. Optimize for streaming. Yes. Current statistics. It's asking me for a link. Okay, this is another one of those moments where they all warn you, don't share your special key. So I'm going to go private for a moment. And then I'm gonna have to try and get that key over to there. Okay, I can just yeah, I think there's a way of doing this. I know, right? You have to like okay, here we go. Let's go into privacy mode. You might as well see me futz around with this because it's probably interesting. So I'm in CRHX, which is this new laptop, and what I want to do is to get something into the clipboard so that I can paste it into that screen from this machine. I'm just going to try and do that and see if that actually works. This is probably a bizarrely useful hint. If it worked. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. That seems to actually put it into... Yeah, okay. So now I've managed to like paste that onto the running X Windows session on my other laptop. That's what display equals :1 means. It means talk to the X Windows setting. Okay, so now I really am going to go private and paste this in. I have a feeling I can do it without showing anything to you, but I'm not confident of that. Okay, so I now have that. You showed the thing. Oh no. After all that effort. Okay, I will just have to rekey that. It's going to be a race between you and me to see who can take control of my stream. Okay, I'm stopping streaming. I sort of hope that means that, are you still there? You all seem still there. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. So I think to try and make this a little bit easier and not involve copying and pasting, I am going to just log on to a browser on this screen that you can't see. And log on to my generic account on a particular thing. Again, if you do want to actually hack into my system, be sure to look at the things on my retina, because that will teach you. Actually, I don't think it will work in this case because the password isn't going to show up, but boom. Are you kidding? Wow, that's a really complicated password. can do it. A weaker man would stop right now. But I am not that weaker man. I am not terrified by hundreds of passwords because I live that profoundly annoying life. Okay. Logging on. Ask me any questions while I'm doing this. It's the best way to confuse me. The font for this password that I'm typing in is too small, so I just ran it through Figlet, which is not helping. I refuse to be jinxed by this. Oh, okay, I know an excellent way of doing this. I'm going to SSH into my laptop as me. I'm going to, and this is all on the screen that you can't see, I'm going to get the password to the service that I'm looking for. There it is. I can copy and paste it like a normal person. If I can remember what the copying and pasting commands are on this terminal, which I can't. I'll try them all. There we go. Let's log in there. Oh. Gonna reset this again because I can. Copying it, resetting it, copying it. I wonder if people run like OCRs on these streams to look to see if they can get things, password-like things. I'm gonna clear all of this out. Okay, OBS. Yes. It's running some tests. Okay, so we've got that running. I don't think you saw anything you weren't supposed to see. Here we are back. Let's see. Okay. While that's testing it out, is there anything else that I need to do? I don't think so. I should probably update the changelog. You know what I want to do is to end the tyranny of all of these passwords. So I'm gonna okay, at the very least I can copy ID SSH presentation, which is my current. Whether Danny at crx.local, and then the identity should be SSH presentation. Okay, and then I type in this password. Okay, now I don't have to grr. Okay, now we're in. All right, let's just add that key to, how do I not have it? All right, now I've got that on my agent. That means that I should be able to just SSH to Danny CRH local, and it won't ask me any passwords. If that seemed like the magic of witchery to you, I totally recommend you spending a lovely evening looking at SSH copy ID and SSH add and authorized keys, because probably in here, yep, in that file is a list of public keys that can just SSH into this account without having to ask for a password, and SSH agents let you store those keys so that you only have to type in your password once. What happened? Failed to connect to any servers. Well, fair enough. Probably because I'm still broadcasting. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go away for a moment and we'll see what happens. Gosh, do we really want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'm going to stop now. It was lovely to see you, especially Glow, because you're actually one of my favorite people in the world. So we should meet in slightly more salubrious circumstances. So, okay, I'm going to stop streaming. If I don't come back, don't send out the police for me. It's probably just that I'm fiddling with the computer just over there. Have a great time. Look after yourself, and enjoy the internet.